Yeah, hi kids. It is crowded here today. Well, it is the holidays, so you can expect the crowds. We're doing the charity dispensers here. You can see back here on the shelf, can you? There's a whole bunch of Barkies. There are, I think, as of today, 118 Barkies. Barky, Barkina, Barquette, whatever the other ones are. We'll do those another time. If you want, you let me know. In the meantime, here are some of the other official, and I'm going to use these things, official charity dispensers. Okay, some of them not official. For instance, you got Kylie's Cure, great cause, fellow Pez collector's daughter. So you can check out that website and make a donation, or you can buy this thing, and not for me, this one's not for sale. Anyway, so that's just printed on there. The rest of these, nope, I take it back. There's some others. So way in the back here, you see these pucks with all the cool different color stems, and then this printed on there. This is Rambos Relayers, the Relay for Life, and what does that say? Whitehall, Pennsylvania. So there's a few years of these. These are all of the dispensers for Rambos Relayers or Pez Heads for Life. And that's Jerry Battenfield. He's is raising money for is that the American Cancer Society? I'm going to be embarrassed. Could be the American Heart Association. I'm sorry. Now I feel terrible. But I've got the T-shirts, I've got the calendars, and they're all of these Pez dispensers, including this truck right here. And you know what, Jerry? We really should have the charity on there besides Rambos Relayers. This came out a few years ago. This is the Christian Heartwork Camp, and there's the website there. This is your standard Pez dispenser, but this was printed, as I understand it, printed by Pez. And there are actually a few thousand of these out there, but they all went to the camp, and so they became incredibly hard to find for a really long time. And then I haven't heard anybody talk about it, but there have been a ton of these on eBay recently. And so when I snapped up a bunch thinking I was getting a great deal, I actually screwed myself. Turns out there's a bunch of these out there. They're not all that expensive these days. And, you know, it could be that people are just printing them on there themselves. I don't really know. But this used to be super hard to find. You're going to find that in the book. There's these, which are the special heads. There's 3 different red nose. And these came out, who remembers? The Red Nose Day, this would have been 2013, if I'm not mistaken. And these came out, I think, in the UK only. They were, in addition to these coming out in some relatively large volume, they, and maybe going for about, I think you could have gotten a set for about $25. But there was an auction where they made single dispensers of some British comedians and singing artists or movie stars. And so those were auctioned off on eBay by Pez, and I have no idea where they landed up. I think some of us here in the community have got them. I'd love to see them. Show me if you got them. Red Nose Day. Then you've got the Austrian Pez Collectors Club put these Jaspers, what do I call them? Jasper. I guess that's what they're called. They're called Jasper, but this is Naughty Neil. This was done by Gunter, if I'm not mistaken. And there are 3 different stem printings. Otherwise, it's the same dispenser. So this was done for charity for Austria. One of our collectors who used to be very active in the sports Pez, but I haven't really seen him much since, had these created by Pez. These are crystal. There we got a painting of the pink ribbon. They say breast cancer awareness on this side. And Craig Donnellan put these together with Pez for to raise money for, I assume, the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. This would have been back in 2005. These would come in the bag and kind of fun to find. The flyers, right around the same time frame, this would have been 2008, I think. I got this one from Wayne Wacker, who's a former collector and now is traveling the country or the continent or the world in a very cool RV. I want to say he put this together, but I could be wrong. These, as far as I know, are official, licensed by Pez or even made by Pez, but printed right here on the puck. is the Flyers Wives Fight for Lives. I'm not sure what charity that is. I'm sure someone will tell me. I'm pretty sure these were Ron Hood. There are two of these. There's black and there's red. And remind me, guys, I want to say there's 500 of each. Maybe it's 250 of each. But it's got a hurricane symbol. It says Katrina, and it was to raise money for those affected by Katrina. Each one of these came with one of these candy packs. Katrina, August 29, 2005. Friends Helping Friends. And again, the set is black and red, but feel free to just own one of these. For Lynn's Gathering, Sylvia had created some of these. We've got others that, well, we've got, these are the blue, you can see the blue tint on the one on the right. This is just a blank sleeve on the inside. This one signed by the President. I think that was Joe Vittoria. I could be wrong. And shoot, and I rubbed that off. That's number 1 out of 10 of these. I'm about to do it again, folks. I think I screwed it up. Anyway, 1 of 10. I think that's where we are. Those are some of the charity dispensers that are out there. By no means all of them. I'd love to see yours. Please send me a picture. If you've got the Red Nose Day single ones, the rarest of the rare, let me know.